Last year I uploaded part 1 of the Draconia video series and the feedback on it has been incredible. I might make this a larger series, and after this I'm going to be uploading devblogs. Anyways, I'm Jordan, also known as Hotshot Raptor, and welcome to the channel. I upload a wide amount of content on the channel, so if you enjoy this and want to check out some other cool videos, be sure to like and subscribe. And anyways, I'll be changing my YouTube channel name to Velocci soon, and I'm just making this announcement to make you aware about this change in name, and this is especially for the people who have subscribed. Anyways, in this video we'll be going over the animals and some stuff with the map. Now this part I've been looking forward to since I made part 1. Around the map, apart from the dragons, there will be a bunch of wildlife and different creatures which inhabit the world of Draconia. What makes this even better is that you might be able to play as them. As stated in their newest devblog, stating that we want even the smallest creatures to be playable as long as they do not throw anything out of balance. This is a neat idea, further adding to the uniqueness of the game, because you will not just be able to play as dragons, but you'll be able to play as some cool things. Anyways, to start this off, the Drake, revealed in devblog 5, this is going to be a playable animal. Drakes will mostly move in packs and attack everything that enters its territory. Basically like the wolves of Draconia. They also have been tamed by local Karsay dragon people, which I'll go into in a second. These are some interesting creatures. They have armor plating on their body and are also related to the dragons that you play as. Next up, we have the Golems. The Golem was one of the first wild creatures to be implemented into the game. They have been overhauled to look more intimidating and more agile than what they used to be, and they will also have variations as well. This will be available as a playable secondary creature later down in development of the game. Now what's making this really interesting is that although it's had a visual overhaul, the old Golem model has been claimed to be still used, because they said the old one will still get a special spot in the game. We don't know what this means, but perhaps the old Golem will be the leader of the new Golems, or some old Wisdomous Golem. Who knows? Next up we have the Kirin and Stoneback. These two are two creatures that I do not think or know that are coming to the game as of yet. They've been announced ages ago through concept art, but I don't know if they're actually coming. Now the Kirin looks like the horse or the deer of the world. Not much information is known for these guys apart from the concept art. However, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be in the game either. The Stoneback, however, is one of my favourite out of the creatures concepts for this game. It's a huge alligator snapping turtle with horns and spikes. Like, you can't get anything more badass than this, but apart from its badass look, it's not really badass in nature. This is a peaceful creature that lives by rivers and caves, and the sad thing is it gets hunted by dragons in this game. Next up we have the Karsay. Now I said I was going to go into the Karsay, and now I'm going to go into them. The Karsay are the reptilians of the world with humanoid features, with arms, legs and a face. That's still quite reptilian, isn't it? I'm joking. They have 6-packs as well. They can be found in several mythologies, but are often a result of shapeshifting. The Karsay will only be available as a playable character depending on how well the crowdfunding goes. And by the way, the crowdfunding is literally out very soon, and so I'll be putting it in the comments or the description of this video when the crowdfunding goes out, because most likely or not, this will be edited by the time it does. The Karsay are essentially part of the map and will guide you on your journey, or will be destructive towards you if you are destructive to them. So essentially speaking, if you treat these little humanoid reptiles like a dick, they'll treat you like a dick, and they'll probably ruin your day. It's a very interesting dynamic, the player's relation with the Karsay and the Karsays with the player. The Karsay is also the species of animal which the main character Taruk is, and here is a work in progress of his model. So, coming into the map stuff now, as stated in the last video, the map will have different biomes, from caves to floating islands. The map will vastly be populated with things to do, but here's a small list of some of the things that I find interesting and that have been announced. Firstly, we have dragon dens. Dragon dens are unlocked through leveling up. These dens are which you and your friends can chill in, granted you are not in combat with one another. These dens will come with their own indestructible storage room for food and material. They also feature a trophy system. Next up, we have the Karsei villages, and obviously these cute little human reptiles need a place to live. And what's the better place to live than in a little village? They will not only live in the villages, but they will also have their own camps and monuments, giving you a glimpse of what there is in the past for this game, before the player came in. It gives you some hints towards lore, and it will be very interesting to see monuments, villages and camps scattered around the map with Karsei doing their thing. We also have materials and resources, so the use of materials in the game will be important to you in your journeys. There is also a crafting system, although that is only limited to burrows, nests, hoards, or even objects with magical powers. But you don't have to use any of the resources, you don't have to use the crafting system or any materials in the game. You can just fly around and be a dragon, which I think is a pretty nice option. So anyways, getting back into what you can craft, the one I'm going to be talking about today is the Hoard, as that's the one that's been announced. The Hoard is basically the chest in which you store your resources. The most basic form of the Hoard is made from bones, branches and rock. You can camouflage these so players do not find them and loot them while you are gone, as well as you can up the armor of these by putting rocks on them so players do not destroy them when you are gone. There is also some material that you can gather. Apart from wood, stones and other things, you can also collect ores like copper, silver and gold. There is also viridite, a rare material that is found in caves. And finally, the last thing I'm going to go into about this game is the interactive environment. The final thing that I'm going to talk about is that how you interact with the environment. Firstly, there will be mushrooms, and they will glow if the player or NPCs are near them. This is a really good idea because you are able to track whether an NPC or another player has been to where you have been. These will be found in caves. Here's some pictures and some footage of them. But anyways guys, I'm Jordan, also known as Raptor, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this game in the comments below. I know you all loved part 1. Let me know what you want me to talk about in the next video. And yeah, I'm changing my channel name soon to Velocci. It's not going to change the content of the channel, just the logo and the name. It's just a rebrand in that sense to make it more simple. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day.